Let me just try.
Do it.
Just try it.
Come on.
Prince, no. Do the
Give it to us. Give it to
Ty
us.
Steez with the Prince, though. Do it. Do it. Come on.
Oh man, I'm
Come
not
on.
doing it.
1, 2. 1, 2.
Come on.
Go.
Oh no, I'm not. Laryngitis, I can't do it.
Laryngitis. Come on.
I got a studio
now.
session tomorrow, and I gotta sing.
Just do it. Whoop. Do it.
Come on.
Come on,
And you
just-
got to do the finger
Don't
like.
have to be rude.
Yeah.
Through my world.
Hey.
That's all I got
Ain't
for
no.
you.
Yeah, you know what time it is, man. Homegrownradio.net.
So musical background, my family is into music, like they're all creative. I kind of got into music little by little. In 10th grade, my friend started off on this program called Fruity Loops, and
Everybody, good old Fruity Loops.
everyone starts on it, and he would just make these little records, and I try to make Still DRE, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool, but I did it like so off, like not a lot at all, like maybe once a month. Like I would just be like, oh, let me try to do something.
Okay.
Or when I went over there, but then I was playing baseball in college at a college of the desert for about a year, and that's when I really caught the bug and started doing music. And I really wanted to do it, so I stopped going to school. I stopped going to practice, and I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna move to LA, and I'm just gonna try this.
This was in high school or in college?
This was in college. I'm fast forwarding.
Okay, fast forward. I'm
Yeah.
like, damn.
We're doing it quick. Yeah.
Who are some of your influences?
I mean, I'll just give you 3 because it's a huge list of people. Prince, Kanye, Quincy, and probably.
You said 3.
No,
No, I'm just playing. Go ahead.
But I have to throw Jam and Lewis in there. So.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
So, if you could describe your sound in 3 words, what would they be?
Eclectic, exciting, and soulful.
What type of mood were you in when you put this project together? And why did you call it Windows?
Well, the project, it went through a lot of different transitional places in my life. I started with like a new relationship, and so I was kind of putting records together, so everything kind of changed like as I was going through this relationship. And so each song is actually a mood or a scene that I was in with my girlfriend Danielle, that I'm with now.
I want you to tell us a little bit about how you contributed to the Lecrae album.
Awesome.
You know,
Yeah.
I've read that and I was like, yo, that's big, because he won a Grammy for that.
He did.
So give us a little inside scoop on that.
Well, I produce with another guy's name is Phil, and he's really dope, really dope. He's crazy on
Shout
the keys.
out to Phil. Phil is dope.
Yeah.
You know Phil too?
Yeah.
And so I worked with another guy. His name's Billy Dorsey, and he has a lot of cool contacts like in the Christian market. And so he had a great relationship with the A&R over there at Reach Records. And he was like, hey man, I have you want to come together and do a record with this guy named Lecrae? I had no idea who he was. And I was like, Christian market sounds cool. It sounds untapped. I'm always into okay, what's an untapped market that's not oversaturated that I can get into? So that was like, cool, let's do it. And so we put all these records together, and they liked everything that we were sending, but nothing was really getting cut. And they had an idea for a record, and they wanted to work with an artist or a band, a Christian rock band. And so Billy had a relationship with them, and so they sent over an acapella, and then Phil and I had sat in a room and come up with it. And then we sent it to them, and they were like, all right, this is the one. And we're like, oh, nice.
That's dope.
So yeah, and then but in between that time, I started figuring out who Lecrae was, and I mean now he's even bigger than he was before.
Huge.
But yeah, I mean it was a blessing. So shout out to everyone who made that happen.
Just one more time to let them know about Windows, the production, the inspiration. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, of course. So Windows inspiration came from relationship I'm currently in, and influences for the project: Prince, Kanye, Jam and Lewis, Quincy. This is the title track, Windows.
Homegrownradio.net